Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Mandy and today I'm showing you my daily. But before we get into showing you how I set my daily fall themed planner up, this is in my Etsy shop, I am showing you how I, just kind of a really quick version of how I cut it after I've printed it. So I purposely made lines specifically around the planner. It's kind of like a border, but it helps me so much with my cutting. So I cut them apart and then I cut any extra little pieces off if I feel there is some. Totally don't have to, but if you like things as centered as possible, that's what I do. I print them 2 per page and I specifically make them so they're double-sided and it works out great. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video and hopefully it's helpful to see how I cut and punch them so they fit in my Frankenplanner. Hey you guys, how's it going? Today I am showing you guys my daily setup. So my 1-page daily setup, and it's fall themed. So I'm really excited because I love fall. And I'm excited to share it because I felt like it was super helpful in my life to where I thought I got to get it out on the Etsy shop, and here we are. So I guess a little update for you guys. I'm using this planner currently on a daily basis. This is actually my homeschool planner, but I realized it is just helpful to have this for my newer fall themed weekly pages. So I guess I'll give you a little sneak peek of that. So I'm setting up my current upcoming week, and I like to use it as a double-sided page, but it can totally be 2 pages. But I like using this side for basically like home and family, and then this side is my more immediate things like our homeschool lessons, my routines, and then my to-dos. So but today we are going over my daily. So let me actually pull one out, and you'll notice that I use an 8.5 by 11 or the Happy Planner big size. And here's my daily. So I sized these to be 5 by 7, just a general size, but they're probably close enough to be, I guess, the mini, and then it just depends on how you cut them out. They're in my Etsy shop as 2 per page, just because I really don't like wasting paper if I can help it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I set up my daily here. So since we're in October, I just pulled a couple from the last week. Since we're in October here, I'm going to kind of set my planner to the side here and show you how I like to set them up. So having my current weekly open here is going to be nice. If I can find that again. There it is. And I'm going to set this up for tomorrow, which today I'm filming on a Sunday, so that might be helpful for you to know. I will go ahead and zoom us in a little bit as well. So I just kind of wanted to show you, maybe let's talk about some of the details first. I purposely designed a fall theme because I love it so much, and it's a daily sheet. I love using stickers, but since I only use this page one day, I just felt like it was kind of wasting some stickers. I don't like I don't like using stickers if I'm only going to use them for a day. I will for some that I find myself not using regularly and I kind of need to use stickers up, but for, you know, my pretty fall like sticker books, I want to save those for my weeklies. So I just went ahead and used some really pretty neutral pumpkins and florals is kind of the theme here. So how I like to set this up, so if you have bought this on my Etsy shop, thank you so much. If you haven't and you're interested, this is a great video to watch, and this is just an idea. So you can obviously use these any way you want. There's no labels. But this is how I like to set them up. So first of all, I really just kind of left some room up here, giving you guys all the thought detail in my plan for creating this daily. So I left some room up here so that way I could write the date. Now you don't have to write dates, obviously. your planning is your planning, but it was really important to me to be able to use or to write the date in case I want to look back. So plenty of space. I'm going to write Monday, October 10th. So I just like that there's plenty of space there. Let's see here. Okay, so I have 3 boxes here. Obviously, many people say pick your top 3 for the day, and that is a great way to use these 3 boxes. For me and what I need to block my day. I still need a daily so I can write down what's happening. And my blocks, this isn't like from when I wake up to go to bed or anything. This is just our actual time that we have. I block my day by 4-hour increments. I think that's 10, 11, well, yeah, like 8 to 12, 12 to 4, and then 4 to 8. So as you can see, it kind of just goes in a circle there. And this allows me to write down if we have anything happening in the morning. My 8's kind of funky there. If we have anything happening in the afternoon and anything in the evening. So Monday actually is one of our days that we do not have stuff happening and we don't have any games that night or anything. But I do still like to use it that way because if I don't have anything happening, I can actually put in, you know, what we have here at home. Like when we don't have anywhere to be, I can schedule things for home, and we definitely do homeschool and breakfast. Obviously homeschool, we obviously, you know, do breakfast, snack, play, but homeschool is the big one there. And that's all I'm going to put in for right now. So that makes me feel good about tomorrow. I don't have too much happening and I don't have to figure out where to fit things in or how to work our homeschool around other things. The other thing that I really like using this for is, especially because I'm trying to be very intentional with my, just my health and everything, I really am loving writing down my meals here. Other ways that I like to use this, I'm gonna pull a piece of paper out here. Other ways that I like to use this section is for category planning. So if I'm not really looking at the things that I'm eating or needing to write them down so much, I will plan my categories. So I will put, you know, maybe my cleaning here, a laundry task here. I know that's kind of similar, but maybe an activity that we are doing, and meal prep, you know, just any category that you have. So I do have, let me pull out my weekly again. I do have home blessing and zone. I could be putting that, and I like using the space for just one item. It's just, you know, the one thing that I need to do in that zone that day. I could even use these for our lessons if I want to. So if I wanted my son's math and language, history and science, I love that idea. So a lot of times I will look over here at my weekly here, and I will do that. Or if I have something I need to do for YouTube, I'll put it right in there. So making everything fall here on my desk. Okay, so, but what I usually like to use it for is writing my breakfasts, snacks, lunches, and dinners. So if I know what I'm having ahead of time, I might write that in, but typically I just write what I end up having. Here is my to-do list. So if I have anything that needs to get done that day, I do have plenty of space for that. A lot of times things just come up. So I need to call one of my friends. I'm going to go ahead and write this in as I'm thinking about it. What else? I can't even really think of them right now. I may, if I can't do all my filming today, which I'm pretty sure I can't, I'm going to film And I am going to try to fix my printer again. I'm having printer issues again. Oh, so frustrating. And I use that Epson printer that everybody seems to get and love from Costco. So if you guys have a printer out there that you love, or even issues with that, let me know, because I feel like I'm the only one with the issues with it when I see how much everybody loves that printer. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that because I can't think of anything else. And a tip that I have is if you can't think of other things, don't try too hard to think of more things. It's just gonna overwhelm you. And then down here, I really love I'll put like extras or miscellaneous. I love using this section for my like prayers, gratitude, if there's a verse that I'm trying to memorize that week, or just something, maybe the daily verse, if there is anything that that's motivating me, like a quote or something, or I just leave it blank, or I still put the quote and have other areas, and I just write down anything that comes up note-wise that I just need to remember or put on my phone or something like that. I write it here. So let me tell you about some of the details. You can scale it however you want. So if you don't like this size, you can definitely scale it however you want. I use my actual computer for that. And the way that I do that is when I go into my printer settings, I see scale and I scale it up or down. You might have to play around with it a little bit. If it comes up for you, this is different because I made it in the 5x7, but I may need to get an 8.5x11 out there for you guys. Let me know if you need that. That way you can make it whatever size you want, but you go down to the scale and say you like the classic Happy Planner size, which is, I think it's 9.25 by 7, or I always get that mixed up, but you can scale that down, and that's usually about 85%. And if you aren't sure, you can Google it. That's what I do. And I get the answer super quick. Yeah, so I just wanted it to be wide enough to fit everything that I need nicely, but that I can still see my planner behind me. So let me kind of show you what that looks like when I have my weekly behind it. So if this is my weekly, make sure you're not too zoomed in now. Okay. This is my weekly. I just kind of put it right in there so I can still see things happening. Those of you who have been here a while, or even just the past few months, really probably know how much I love having a Frankenplanner for that reason. So let's see, is there anything else? So yeah, time blocking, meals, to-do list, let's see, Bible journaling, let me see, daily prayers, routines. You can use your routines here. If you don't need a to-do list and say you use these as your top 3 or something, you can put your routines here. Make bed, dishes, prayer, Bible reading, you know, things you're trying to do on a daily basis. Vitamins, you can write that in on a daily basis. I like having my weekly for that, so I have that over on this page. But definitely something that you can set up. Let's see. Oh, I also thought, let me get a blank one out, or let me turn it over. This is wonderful for a project planner. I think I do need another one because I want to show you, and just take these out because they're in last month's anyway. Another way that I like to use these. Okay, so I got out a couple of my pages for project planner. Like I have a project planner here. So, you know, I kind of want to like reorganize my homeschool hutch. I have a couple things going there. And then I have one for weekly goals. I have a couple things going there. And when I have some free time, I can just sit down and work more on that. But I love these little pages for those kind of ideas as well. If you're kind of like me and you get pages or inserts, I should say, and they kind of need to have more than just like a one purpose, I feel like this is really nice for that. or you just want a little variety in your brain dumping. So this is the daily, you guys. It's, you know, not too big, not too small. I really love it. I hope you guys love it. Let me know what you guys think. If you have it already, how are you using it? Do you love it? I would love to hear from you guys. And one of my next videos, I'm going to be doing one on setting up my weekly. And the way I like to use that as well as other ideas for you guys too. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you will subscribe and like it if you have not already. And I will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day, you guys. Bye.